this, you're gonna pull back the curtains and I'm gonna teach you guys how to do a magic trick. Because by the end of the night, people are always coming up to me after the show and they're always like, oh my God, Mr. Best in the World, Lord Reverend Colonel, Illusionist Dan Sperry, the Anti-Conjuror. How can I learn to be as good as magic as you are? The truth is you can't, because I'm the best in the world. But you can look cool trying as I teach you this very simple magic trick that you can take home, share it with your kids, or if you're like a school teacher like Mr. Danny, I'm gonna teach this to him. He can take it and teach to his students at school, if you teach Sunday school, or if you have like grandkids. Didn't mean to look right at you when I said grandkids, dude. You're just sitting right there. But you get the idea. You can take it and share it with them. All ages, even you guys can try this and take it to work or whatever, the PTO meeting, and like blow their minds and start your own religion or your own cult, whatever you want to do. It's a lot more fun as a follower, but you make more money as a leader. So here's the trick. It's a very basic trick known as the mystery of the color-changing handkerchiefs. But I need somebody to check out this bandana. What was your name again? Tom, right? Tom, we're gonna do you a favor. You're a good job at examining things. Check out that bandana. Make sure it doesn't turn inside out or anything weird going on in there. No hidden pockets, just an old-time bandana. You need something basic like you have lying around at home. A napkin or a piece of fabric like that. You're gonna need that because that's what's gonna change color. You also need a magic wand. Ooh, this is ridiculous. Take a paper towel roll, you get some paint, you get some tape, you get the kids around, have a little craft night, whatever, right? You get a little magic wand because that's what you need to make the magic happen in a little magic show. Tom, how's the handkerchief look? It's all right? But it's just a handkerchief, right, Tom? You had one job. Okay. Make a fist. You make a fist, you start tucking the handkerchief deep down into the dark crevices of your fist. Once it's about halfway down like that, that's when you need to get the magic wand. Once about halfway in your fist, that's all the farther it needs to go. You give it a little wave, a tap, ooh, and a squeeze. And once you've tucked that white handkerchief in the top, you can squeeze and pull it out the bottom, red. Magic show! Start throwing money. This is basically what the whole trick consists of, the mystery of the color-changing handkerchief. You tuck it in the top white, you squeeze, you pull it out the bottom red. If you are colorblind or you're performing this for someone that's colorblind, this sucks. You just gotta explain it. And this might not be that impressive to some of you. It's like science or something like that. You tuck it all the way through and then that white handkerchief magically goes from white to red. Magic show! This could be you. Get excited. Seeing how it looks. Now I'm gonna back it up and I'm gonna teach you exactly what's going on step by step. I mentioned you gotta go through your drawers or whatever, get yourself a handkerchief or a bandana. We're gonna use this other bandana I have right here. This one is a little bit nicer. When I get it back, don't have it look like that one. You just check it out, make sure it's all right. Right, no holes, no pockets, nothing's turning inside out or anything like that, right? Just an ordinary bandana piece of cloth. You also need a magic wand. Ooh, this is ridiculous. How's that look? We're good, right? Yep. Now, as I mentioned, get a handkerchief, something bright so everybody can see it. You have to make a tight fist, kind of about the size Tom's used to, right? And that's when you start tucking that handkerchief down into the top. It's a dick joke. You start tucking it down into the top like that. Again, once it's about halfway down, you need the magic wand. You take the magic wand and you give it a little wave, a tap, ooh, and a squeeze, and that's when it comes out the bottom red. You remember this part. Now, a couple things. Sometimes people think maybe there's something weird going on in my hand, like I have a little prosthetic, a little hidden pocket that pops open, keep another handkerchief in there. I don't. That's ridiculous, right? Sometimes people think it's maybe going up my sleeves. I'm rolling up my sleeves. You can do this in short sleeves or a tank top if you're doing this at home. I'm rolling up my sleeves. I only can roll them up this much because I'm ripped. I'm huge, right? So I can't roll my sleeves up all the time. That actually is not where the secret is. The secret actually lies in the wand. When I give a little wave, that does nothing. But when I give a little tap, that's when I secretly extend the hidden blade from inside the wand. And when I tap, I make a small incision. And now it's emo night. And when you squeeze, you pull it out the bottom red. Okay, whatever. All right, couple things. As you're doing this and you're teaching this, like your kids or whatever, your students or your Sunday school kids, whatever, this might freak them out. Because if you gotta extend this blade and make it insane, that's a bit extreme for some kids. Your kid's a pussy, I get it. So you're raising them right. Yeah, how's that almond milk going? So what you do is you gotta tuck it, you give it a squeeze, but if they get all freaked out and they get squeamish or whatever, that's okay. You can stop, you can pause. All you have to do is give one more squeeze, one more snap, and that's when that handkerchief stops. Half dyed red, half dyed white. Magic show, you're welcome.